Hello and welcome to another web editor training video. This is Travis Butterfield and I'll be showing you a little bit about how to make or how to upload files like PDF files, Word document files, those kinds of files, and link to them on a WebSpark site. In case I haven't mentioned what WebSpark is the distribution that we're using at ASU. It's a version of Drupal that has been developed by the University Technology Office. So sometimes I'll say Drupal, sometimes I'll say WebSpark. For your purposes, they're kind of interchangeable. So anyway, let's get into uploading a file and linking to it. So there are several ways to upload files and link to them. As with most things in Drupal, there are multiple ways to do things. I'll show you a couple of different generic ways to do it. There are some more specific ways depending on certain circumstances, and I won't get into those right now, but I'll show you the generic way of uploading and linking to files. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is log in. I have already logged in, as you can see with my customize this page buttons down here and change layout and my admin toolbar up at the top. And what I want to do in order to upload a file, the first method I'm going to show you will be to go up to Content, and then I will go to the Files section of the site. And this lists all the files. Don't worry if when you try to do this you don't have permissions to do it. I will show you another way if that's your particular situation, but I want to show this way first. So this is the easiest way to add a file to the site. You'll just click on the button Add File, and then you'll choose it from your computer. I have a PDF that I've named Random Document, and I'm going to click that. I'll click Upload, and then Next. We always want our files to be public so that if we were going to link to them, people can download them. There's not much purpose for making private local files in our website systems. Okay, so now you'll see that this random document is uploaded to the server, and now we can link to it. So I'm going to click on this link here, and that takes me to a page on the site with a link to the actual document. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to right click on that and click Copy Link Address. Then I'm going to go to the page that I want to place this link on, and I'm just going to pick a random page here. Let's do Campus Life. And I'm going to go into the edit mode of this page. And now that I have this page loaded in the WYSIWYG editor, let's say I want to add this file here. So what I want to do is I want to add this file as a link as a text link instead of just with the name of the file, because I don't want it to say random document. I want it to say a really cool file to download. So I'm going to select that text, and then I'm going to click link to content. And remember, we copied the URL to the file, so I'm going to paste that in there. I talked a little bit about relative links previously, and it's a good idea when you're pasting a URL to remove the domain of the root of the site, so that it becomes relative. So I'm going to remove that, so it will basically anything after. So this again is a local version of the site, but this would say, normally it would say .asu.edu at the end of the site. So anything after anything up until .edu, we would just delete. So that makes this a relative link, and that makes it easier to move it between different server environments. So then I'm going to hit Insert Link, and then I'll save it. And now we've got a really cool file to download as a link, and I click that, and boom, it takes me right to the PDF. So that's one way to do this. I'm going to show you another way. So I'll go back into Edit, and you can do whichever way you prefer. So this time I'm going to just make a space for wherever I want to put the link, and then I'll use my media browser. And I'm going to, since I have already uploaded it, I'm going to look in the library. But if I wanted to upload it, I could do it right here through, the upload function. But I already uploaded it once, so I don't need to. So I'll go to the library, and here it is, random document. So I select that and hit submit. And then we'll just keep this as is and hit submit again. So now I've got this file with a link, and it's just got the name of it. One thing you'll notice is that this has an image type icon next to it. So since it's a PDF, it's got a little PDF icon. If this were a Word document or a PowerPoint document, it would have an icon that would match that document type. So, but I don't want to have this say random document. That would be weird. So I want to rename this. If I try to rename it starting at the beginning, it's just regular text. So we don't want to do that. I always go into the text and start with the second letter and say, another really cool file to download. And then I'm just going to delete the rest of it, and then go back and delete the first letter. And that gives you the file. You can try and delete the file type, but when you save it, it will bring it back. So if you don't want the file type, you can use the icon. You can use the first method that I showed. If you don't mind having the file type icon, you can do the second method. Or if you really like doing the second method and you don't want this, you can contact me and I can create a rule in the site that will hide all of these for the whole site. Because sometimes I think they're obnoxious, to be honest. So that's two ways to upload and link to a file on your website. I was going to talk about uploading images and linking images, but I will do that in a separate video because this one's getting a little long. So that will be my next video. I hope you enjoyed this, and take a look at the next one when I make it. Thanks. Bye.